You can see the devil. You can hear the devil. You can feel the devil. I mean, we see demonic stuff all the time. When I was in LA, man, it is crazy out there. We are in a battle, right? If you can see the devil, feel the devil, you can see that it's real, then obviously you know the other side is real. And now it's, what energy do you want? What frequency do you want to live in? Even if you don't believe, what frequency do you want to be in? You want to be uplifting and healing, or you want to be, depressed and low? This is up to you, right? For me, it comes down to the first story, that everyone knows, Adam and Eve. You got the two trees, fruit of the spirit, the forbidden fruit. Fruit of the spirit is like everything, patience, gracious, kindness, right? These are words that we want to live by and be. And then we all say, yes, I want to live like that. But guess what? You can't live like that if you don't have something higher than you that's keeping you accountable when it's getting really, really hard, right? Now, the fruit of the spirit is easy. It's temptation, it's power, it's greed. And once you take a bite of that, it's thirsty, right? That thirst is unquenchable. So the more you take a bite, the more you want, the more money you want, the more power you want, the more greed you want, right? Now, in this story, this is called the tree of knowledge, which has always been confusing because why doesn't God want us to have all the knowledge, right? It's because he wants faith, believe, right? So now we take a fruit of the tree of knowledge from good and evil, and now where are we? We're in 2023, and what's everything from good and evil in our fingertips right now? It's our phone, right? It's a bitten apple in the back. The next paradigm coming is Neuralink, which they're testing with the Apple Vision Pro right now, which was a genius move by Elon, which is basically the new VR set coming out that's going to be reading your mind while you're using Neuralink, because the point of Neuralink is to put ChatGPT and Apple in your head, right? I thought it was ChatGPT going in our head. No, obviously not. Apple has been the tree of knowledge this whole time. Apple is now going back in our head, right? So it's going in our head first with the set, which is not inside yet, but it's going to do all the testing that it needs. Everything from good and evil, good and bad, all the knowledge you need in this world will be on this set. And then years later, it's going to be inside. And the ones that have faith are not going to let them do that. The ones that don't, cool. They're going to take over the world, the next paradigm.
So, and man, it's connecting these dots is just so, it's fun, it's cool, and it's like, yeah, okay, I see where this is. So something I've been playing around with recently is this idea that to experience something, we experience things through their opposite as well. To be able to fully experience something, we must know the opposite. So for there to be love, there has to be hate. Maybe that's not a good example. I think love is the only thing.
The opposite of love is abandonment.
Abandonment.
Yeah.
But look, I guess I think you have male and female. You have light and dark.
Yeah.
Okay, they're but two sides of the same coin. To know one, you have to know the other as well. Like one can't be experienced without the other.
Mm-hmm.
So, with this kind of whole story of Adam and Eve and the forbidden fruit and gaining this knowledge, my kind of thoughts to play around with there are that it's in a way something that God wanted us to experience
100%.
so that we could know one side. And we play this story out in our own life. We take the forbidden fruit in our own life. Some people call it dark night of the soul.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the journey to come back. But without the forbidden fruit, would we be able to actually find God? Is that the point of it? What's your thoughts around that?
I think that it's all a test. My second talk that I do with the orphans and underprivileged kids is the concept of lost. I spent a lot of time in this world of purpose. When I was younger, when I knew I was alone, I was like, all right, I'm going to take over. You know what I mean? I need to take control. I need to figure out who I'm going to be and what I'm going to be. And every day I would think I'm going to be a cop, a firefighter, blah, 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 right? And I was completely obsessed with what my purpose and my potential is going to be, right? To the point where I was like never present, And as I got older, I discovered Simon Sinek. And I start with why and find your purpose. And this is so dangerous because we can go in a room right now full of people and be like, okay, guys, what's your purpose? It's going to mind bend everybody because what your purpose is sounds like it's one thing, one hard thing that embodies everything that you've ever done. And it's like, here's my purpose. And if this is not how I feel my purpose is, then my life is unfulfilled. This is not it. Right? Our purpose is to be the best we can be as a human, our health, our wealth, our, what we do for life. But for me, God, this whole reasoning of living is being lost. We're lost lambs, right? So look, when it comes to life, for everyone out there that says you're lost, and because you're lost, you're depressed and you don't want to do nothing and you're floating around in this world. You're not lost. Actually, you are lost. But the point of life is we are lost, okay? We have all been lost. And guess what? Are you lost right now?
I'm lost.
We are all lost right now. No matter who you are, I don't care who you are out there, you are lost. Even Elon Musk is lost because we are still trying to figure out who we are, what is God, and what are we going to do next?
Yeah.
Which means we're lost. We don't know what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So look, life is about being lost. It's an exploration. It's a mystery. It's a fun discovery game. And guess what? God is definitely going to test us throughout that game. But if you know that, then it's like, not test, it's try me. I'm ready. Give me a test.
Try me.
Keep giving me tests. I love it.
It's so true, man. And like anyone who says that, yeah, you can fill your life with direction and that's great. But nobody knows that fundamental question. I spoke about this with James, like, why are we here? Like, we can give meaning to that question. But really, that everyone comes into the world with that same question, like, right, what the hell is even going on? What the hell is this? Aliens, maybe. You know, like, what's going on? We're all lost and we're all trying to give meaning to this crazy thing that we call life. So you call it the purpose trap, purpose culture. But you also have this idea that, yes, being you is your purpose. And I often have said that something that I found a lot of peace in is stop trying to find your purpose. It's not outside of you. It's right here. It's now. If you want to find purpose, it's be purposeful with your actions and you'll have more purpose. You'll feel more purpose right here, right now. But there are things that we do. Maybe we're building a business. Maybe we're launching a podcast. Maybe we are starting a music career. Okay.
Missions.
Missions.